This video comes in 3 parts: apology, the news, and the new egg. First up, gotta apologize for committing a Watch Mojo Top 10 anime betrayal because I just stopped making card reveals for the Witchwood. A bit of life plus a lack of creative interest led me to end the series early. Sometimes I put myself in a creative hole where I just make the same kind of content, and if I do that too long, then I just end up getting bored. Like for the past 2 weeks, I stopped making videos and instead I just wrote more. I started to learn the piano, I relearned the guitar, I tried to animate. Basically, I had a midlife crisis. Not really, it wasn't that serious, but I think a creative trap a lot of YouTubers put themselves in is by creating the same content, because for the most part, the platform encourages scheduled weekly or daily content, and kind of the amateur, rough edges realism of YouTube content is what's appealing. So if you find something that's, in quotations, easy to make, and you're good at making it, and people like it, then you're incentivized to make that. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy the scripted Hearthstone videos, but in order to consistently make more videos, which is what I want to be doing, then I need to diversify a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you are subscribed for the more scripted stuff like top custom Hearthstone cards of the week and the like, and I'm going to be making more of those videos. But right now I'm enjoying playing Hearthstone, streaming, and when the expansion drops, probably going to be posting daily gameplay. Once again, sorry for leaving you hanging. Thank you for the 30,000 subs, and let's now get into some patch news. 11.0 patch came out April 10th with some important changes. I'm not going to mention everything here, so there's a link to the official Hearthstone patch notes if you want to check out everything. But in addition to setting up for the expansion coming out tomorrow, April 12th, the next tidbit that was interesting is they've changed all quests that previously awarded 40 gold to now award 50, and they're also easier to complete. Now it's a pretty small change, but I think it's really important for the big picture. Let's say you complete like 2 40 gold quests each week, times that by 4 weeks in a month, 4 months between expansions. Increasing these quests to 50 means 320 more gold each expansion. It's a small step, but I think it's in the right direction for how absurdly expensive the game is, so keep it going, Blizzard. Next, they mentioned that there's a tavern brawl coming out sometime soon called Noble Garden, which is a Warcraft thing, but most crucially, they used the Eggcellent pun, so it's an egg-themed tavern brawl. This is a lovely step towards our goal of egg recognition, and I'm also going to talk about the new egg they released at the end of this video. In addition, some of y'all tweeted me the Hearthpwn website post about the patch notes. In it, it says this tavern brawl will reward a Devilsaur egg and an egg napper, and the big one, it says they added egg as a race. Now, unfortunately, this information in the article isn't really backed up, so as a judgment call, I would not take these as facts until proven true. But either way, I'm excited for the upcoming tavern brawl. Another thing is they removed the enrage keyword. All the old enrage cards still work the same, but their text is just different. It was interesting when Red Band Wasp came out without the enrage keyword, and now that they've removed the keyword from the game entirely, it leads me to speculate that maybe the next expansion has some sort of enrage-like keyword, something that's too similar to enrage that would make it confusing to have it in both games. That's just a guess, but we'll have to see. We haven't even gotten this expansion yet. Another good change is that cards that were burned, such as by drawing cards when your hand is full, will now appear in the match history. So for fatigue decks or just people that misplay, the card that is burned will be in the history bar. This is really nice for both players because a lot of the time you can miss what cards are burned, or if the animation is just too quick. Really, it's just a nice touch to the game. And now, if there is one last card I need to showcase out of every card this expansion, it is the new egg card, Swamp Dread Egg. 1 mana 0/3 neutral with the Death Rattle, add a random dragon to your hand. Now, you all know there's plenty of room in my nest for all eggs, but Swamp Dread is a little malnourished. The card is troublesome in a lot of ways, but it does have one thing going for it. A big issue with this card is it's a 1 mana value-based card. As an example, using my favorite child, Devilsaur Egg, it's a 3 mana 0/3 with Death Rattle that summons a 5/5. The 3 mana for 0/3 is terrible, but with this card, you're paying the 3 mana first to hopefully get the benefits of 5/5 or 10/10 or 15/15 stats later. If you have enough cards in your deck to get value out of the egg, then the quick and impressive board presence will be worth the initial 3 mana. The type of value you get from Swamp Dread Egg is what's concerning. Not only is it RNG based, but it's also value to your hand and not the board, so you're basically paying 1 mana to get a random dragon. This leads me to question whether it could even be better than Runic Egg. But wait, there's actually some hope with this card, particularly in Warlock. In our current economy, there's a deficit of eggs for sure. Also, Warlock has a lot of powerful destroy-friendly minion cards. They just don't have the eggs to target. Swamp Dread Egg at a 1 mana cost could be a useful combo card. 4 mana, destroy a random minion, add a random dragon to your hand. 5 mana, 4/4, evolve twice, add a random dragon to your hand. I don't think any dragon decks are going to run Swampjet Egg, and it may be one of the weaker eggs, but it's still an egg. And there's a lot of egg activators in the game that will take a random dragon in hand if it means they can destroy a friendly minion. Where Devilsaur Egg is worth it with any egg activator, I'd say Swampjet Egg is kind of like a net neutral game. The Death Rattle is important for refilling your hand, but the actual reward isn't very special. Most of the value comes from the benefit of destroying a friendly minion. I'd say it's right there with Runic Egg, which is a little disappointing, but Swamp Dread will have a place in my egg decks. Welcome home, my son. Welcome home. Thank you all for watching. Witchwood is out tomorrow. If my internet is being cool, then I would appreciate it if you checked out my Twitch stream. More videos are on the way, but until next time, ta-ta.